defines my. Hey, yo, Cream, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right, then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's out.
But one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all
watching out, man. He's not gonna do what his brother did.
A highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Indianapolis Colts. On one to play. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go from Indy. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their third-year signal caller.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff headed right. Irving can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Looking to throw here. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You can just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. No throw. 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Nguka. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10.
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Not good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. They're throwing it. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the bag Back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down.
Get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Wright reels it in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Lock up the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down. Air it out on third. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
We're going for this. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. Well, I think we could all tell, Brock, when they saw that flag, they knew exactly what was coming.
Yeah, and unlike those wrestlers I watched growing up who could hide under the ring and just get away from everybody, there's no hiding now. All eyes on him.
Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
35-yard line.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Back now, pressure coming. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pass play now. Setting up the screen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Dump off caught by his back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 7. Let go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. They work against the blitz. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Dude, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along the routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third down, give to Irving. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
When you really matter. Give them the leverage. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Has a lane inside the 35. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
In the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to try and throw it here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. And it falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. He drives this down to the 8 before going out. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. Very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Look at 19!
Working on first down. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of
Not
2
an
yards.
enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Reno! Check, careful!
Back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Colts will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Colts file out into formation left side. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
41-yard line.
First down from the 41.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Go!
Now looking to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Receiver this field, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line.
Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you go. Blown back, it's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. Right side, they're going round. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
14. Buccaneers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. First call here coming from the shotgun. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Setting him on the dive. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
I'll try and pick this up on the ground. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ready? Viking, 18.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He's going to throw this one. Brought in right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
You're not. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll send him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Got it, ready?
Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll try him left side. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Hold the ready.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
It's a design run for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
We give to Irving to start this drive. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. Boy, that was close. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's going to have them up to that 23. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. On the line for another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
At the 9-yard
In the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
14.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush. for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
We've got a screen to the running back. Room for him past the 30. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Colts. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, come on.
First down, play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, Jack. Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Rock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Irving on the counter. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve. Put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 6.
Back to throw now. He's got Turner downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
He works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
A lot of times we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss, and that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll run here on first down. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's a toss running left. He's scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Go, Jack, go.
Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. I'll throw it. Throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
This one's caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some all-important insurance. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
Score, Colts 27, Buccaneers 19.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try.
12 yards. That's good for a first down.
19.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Second down.
Setting up to pass.
And the 43.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey.
Going to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
But it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Catch me left side by Amuka. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Janet. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds. And that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Panther 11. Come on. Hey, 19, Tiger, 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's in seconds. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working inside the red zone. They got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Throwing from the gun here. And he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts lead by 15 now.
Buccaneers 19.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Colts make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. Colts sideline, a look at their head coach. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. His guys also having a tremendous year. This quite possibly a Super Bowl preview with 2 top teams in the NFL head-to-head. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. With that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
That last run got 4. So here comes 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this to about the 36-yard. Tackle there by Michael Hall.
Ready up.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Here's a toss, right side. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. James Pierce in on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get it. Press all 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
No give on the ground, and he searches for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down on the 15-yard line. A 6-yard.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. James Pierce getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Oh, you call a screen play, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Let's go now.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. After touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Going up top. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. You can see he leads the league in rushing coming into this final week. You see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd down, Sanders. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they begin with 3rd and 8. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go! 70.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you'll find yourself right back on the sideline. You know, like, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From 23, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Sanders. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Check!
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get.
21-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Falcons build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good.
But production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. Now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Fix the Eagle, fix the Eagle.
Pitts is the man in motion. Astor on first down. Quick throw taken by Pitts. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Right after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And Falcons up their lead. It's now 24-7.
7. Cameron
After the
Dicker
touchdown,
to kick
here's
off.
Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass early point this season. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kick is good.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and Best might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Now, Shador. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge gain to cut into the deficit. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So not going to come down with the reception, but this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been...
He's in. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. The Colts cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Sanders will throw it. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, Sanders. Open man downfield. That's London. And he's in. Great London. Touchdown, Falcons. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Robinson. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Over the middle, that's his tight end pitch. They're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Now it's Sanders. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hop, 70, hop.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49. Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Here we go.
This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. He's inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Shador. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Okay.
So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready?
London brought in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter.
Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, like we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any...
Indianapolis.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Now, this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their own.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. They'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. High throw, but it's reeled in.
It's a gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Crack all 80.
Sanders going to throw again. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge pass to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got... a little life.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Liking and Katie. Me.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, Shador. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Now, Shador. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Sanders on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there.
Incomplete.
And they force 4th down.
4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Colts offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Move 19.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam.
That's interference. Defense.
The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
Ready? Crack all 80. Go.
From the gun, here's Milton. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
On the go.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw, it's Milton. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 more on that one, and another 1st down. Throwing again is Milton. And he tried to fit in the smash, and it was intercepted. And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
14-yard line.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. Going right, it's taken in. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
30.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll come up for 1st and 10.
18 ready. Come on, come on.
Now Milton is going to air this one out. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Milton. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
3rd and 9.
3rd and 10.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Into space. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Get it.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Here is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go. Set. Huh.
Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game. But instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Pull up the morning, bro. West End, what's happening? All that. Southside, damn, homie, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbell Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the you know these foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made me on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
Pull up the morning, bro. West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, homie, come on.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna give one of these sneaks. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s, and talking about,
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the morning, bro, where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. On national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's
lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters. There can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. We lit up, lit up, lit up, lit up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.